Have you ever stayed up all night long? Like when you're having too much fun or there's some sort of emergency and you just and go to sleep? Well, one night in 1974, the entire city of New York forgot to sleep. They didn't even realize it at the time. It was a Thursday night, July, and people were out celebrating the start of the weekend. There was a baseball game, a boxing match, a late-night talk show, and people were partying in the streets. But as the night wore on, something strange began to happen. People started to notice that the city was glowing an eerie green color. And the brighter the city got, the more people came out to see what was going on. By 2 a.m., the whole city was lit up like a Christmas tree. People were taking pictures, cars were honking, and there was a thick fog everywhere. At one point, someone even mistook the glow for daylight and called up the newspaper to complain that the sun was rising in the middle of the night. The phone operator who answered the call thought it was a joke, but when she looked out the window, she saw the green glow for herself and had to admit that something weird was going on. The glowing reached its peak around 3 a.m. when the entire city was illuminated by a bright green light. People were dancing in the streets, cars were flying by with their brights on. And if you took a picture of the city at this time, it would look like a scene from a sci-fi movie. But just as suddenly as the glow began, it ended. By 4 a.m., everything was back to normal, and the only evidence that anything had happened at all was a thick layer of fog that covered the streets. So what caused the strange glowing? To this day, no one is 100% sure. But the most popular theory is that it was a combination of high humidity, warm temperatures, and a chemical reaction caused by cars and factories. Some people also believe that it could have been the result of a nuclear accident at the nearby Indian Point nuclear power plant. But this is not entirely sure. What do you think caused the strange glowing? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to hear more crazy stories like this one, stay tuned. Also, be sure to check out my podcast. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.